For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. It's the NBA Live on 2K Sports on this Tuesday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Hicks out there with Wilkins. Then it's Shane Battier. Then it's Zach Randolph. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the power forward. And for Phoenix, Stoudemire out there with Davis. Then it's Nash. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play. Yet people love to talk about sports, period. Especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
Here's Hicks. Now the pass to Battier. Here's Hicks. It's back to Battier. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wilkins. That shot off. Adams, some nice D. Davis against Battier. Davis, the pass to Nash. Adams outside. Pass to Davis. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Over Battier. Stoudemire trying to break free. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Left side Wilkins. And the shot goes down. Wilkins has got his team on the board to start the game for the Grizzlies.
He is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Pulls up on the elbow. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that. Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. To the middle, here's Hicks. Lays it up off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Amare Stoudemire at the line for one.
One shot.
Free throw good, Stoudemire. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity.
Yeah, all throughout his career, Westphal has been a tremendous creator. Take a look at that feed. He's the kind of teammate everybody would love playing with.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Hicks. His last outing, he had 24 points. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. And the shot's good from Abdul-Rahim.
And you know what makes Abdul-Rahim so hard to handle in that low post is the number of moves he has. It's just a matter of which one is he going to use.
Stoudemire. No good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season. Hicks can't get it to go. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Davis drives in. Another shot, and there's the nice layup by Adams.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Here's Hicks, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Wilkins, that's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Left side, Adams. Over Randolph. Stoudemire kicks to Adams. Over Randolph. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
For Phoenix, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Alvin Adams. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Robinson's checked in for Zach Randolph. And so Adams nails both of them. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Hicks. Shoots from 12. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Phoenix leading by 3. Nash the pass to Davis. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Westfall. Wilkins with the defensive effort.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Battier kicks to Hicks. Over Nash. Hicks can't get it to go.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And Westfall gets it to go.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Vancouver with the possession here, following the score by Phoenix. Nash drawing the double team. Over to the wing. The tray. And it's Westfall missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Hicks can't get it to go.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Vancouver trails by 5. Outside Wilkins. He takes it in. Here's Abdul-Rahim, and he lays it straight in. Abdul-Rahim's got his second bucket.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Adams outside. To the right side. To the paint. Here's Stoudemire. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Stoudemire's got 5 points so far.
And Nash is an incredible passer. Seems like he has eyes in the back of his head sometimes. One of the best.
It'll be Vancouver with their first time out of the game here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt
on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Here's a look at some stats for Jay. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up, averaging about 23 points per, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage. And that's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's Westphal. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Passes it to Davis. Stoudemire with the ball. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Nash. The offensive rebound. Stoudemire, and that is good. He has 7.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Hicks. Outside Wilkins. Battier outside. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. 4 on the clock. Over Stoudemire. The Grizzlies with another miss.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Westphal. With the floater, and it's blocked. And they recover it. To the wing right side. And here's Nash outside. Nailed from three-point land.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Hicks passes to Robinson. And Adams sends it back. Nash against Wilkins. From 13. And Abdul-Rahim pulls it down.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Robinson, that's good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Nash. After Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Westphal, defended by Wilkins. And Stoudemire gets it to go.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And Brent, some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Berry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstone.
We've got Stoudemire. Also Marley out there. Adams is out there with Nash. And it's Blackman in at the shooting guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Nash. Dominique Wilkins making his last shot there. Now here's Nash. Guarded closely. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
On defense, the Suns. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Hicks. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hicks has got 5.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Near the three-point line, it's Nash. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And there's the drive. Here's Abdul-Rahim, and there's Vancouver with another bucket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Nash, the pass to Blackman. Back to Nash. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Hicks. He has 5. 6 to shoot. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Suns now. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Vancouver. They trail by 16. And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off-seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Johnson.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Hicks passes to Wilkins. Phoenix grabs the miss. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, here's Davis. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Here's Wilkins. He has 6. The pass to Hicks. Shot clock at 6. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Man, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Hicks. 5 points in the game. With the drive. Abdul-Rahim passes to Hicks. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Now here's Davis. The shot from the low post is good. Davis has got 6.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Here's Hicks. Down low. Abdul-Rahim's shot is good. Abdul-Rahim's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Tipped away and taken away by Johnson. In transition, here comes Vancouver. Here's Hicks. Misses off the left iron. Phoenix leading by 20. Nash outside. That one, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Randolph kicks to Hicks. No good on the 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Johnson. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here is Davis. 6 points for him. Clock at 6. Adams, the pass to Westphal. Unloads. Kept alive. Here's Stoudemire, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 18.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Here's Hicks. 5 points in the game. And Randolph slams it in.
Yeah, the fundamentals Zach showed there were terrific. Good at using his body there in the pick and roll.
Now Nash loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Hicks. There's the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Hicks has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Vancouver.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And the Suns call time.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
No question. I know I did not see that coming, especially when they had a chance to win it late in the fourth quarter. I thought for sure they'd get it done.
The Suns making a switch here. Scott's checked in. Then for the Grizzlies, Robinson's checked in for Randolph. And Anthony subbed in for Johnson. Pass to Davis. Here's Stoudemire. Vancouver pulls it in. Wilkins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Davis finds Stoudemire. Outside, Scott. Stoudemire, the pass to Scott. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. And the Suns lead by 19.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Hicks, guarded by Stoudemire. Shot from the top of the key, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Suns leading by 19. Outside, Scott driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Scott's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. To the inside, Robinson.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Well, it's also been a real solid start for them from behind the three-point line. That shot's been there so far.
And that one falls for Robinson. And the Suns making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunity, get to the line.
Adams outside. Passes it to Van Arsdale. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's Hicks. 8 points for him. Here's Robinson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Robinson's got 8 points.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Stoudemire outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Yeah, easy
foul.
call.
Second team foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they have yet.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Phoenix ahead, opening up a huge gap. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
An outstanding first quarter for Amari Stoudemire. He had 20 points, 12 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this league will continue to grow.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Amari Stoudemire having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Vancouver, who they've got? They've got Zach Randolph. Wilkins is out there with Hicks. Then it's Shane Battier. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the power forward position. Here's Battier. Phoenix able to drain the three. Here's Hicks. Releases. The rebound by Westfall.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Davis. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Battier. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Suns. Nash outside. From 12 feet out. They grab their own miss.
Oh, yes, sir.
And for a big man, Stoudemire is an incredible dunker. Glides to the rim effortlessly, and the D really at his mercy.
And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Hicks. Battier left side. Banked in off the glass. Battier's got 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And you got to like how creative Nash is driving inside. A quick-footed guard who just kind of slices through the D and picks his spots. You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Phoenix has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Outside, Davis. Out to Nash. 5 to shoot. Back to Davis. Over Battier. And he overshot that one, missing. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Wilkins. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. Suns leading by 23. Nash, the pass to Stoudemire. To the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his third.
It's going to be on Zach Randolph. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
At the line for your Suns, Alvin Adams. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. For Vancouver, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. To the middle, it's tipped. Hicks passes to Randolph. Vancouver working the ball around now. Here's Wilkins. And Stoudemire pulls it down. Stoudemire's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Back to Nash, inside. And Stoudemire with the basket on the assist by Nash. 24 points for Stoudemire.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm. And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Nash. All free throws good from Nash. The Grizzlies shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. To the middle, here's Wilkins, and it's blocked.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Westphal. 7 points in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Battier kicks to Wilkins. Down low, here's Hicks. Stoudemire with the defensive effort. The Suns have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Nash's shot is in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Well, let's not overlook what they've done also from the free throw line tonight. They've worked hard to get to the stripe, and they've done an excellent job knocking down a high percentage.
Vancouver has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Hicks. He's guarded by Johnson. Hicks kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Right side, Randolph over Stoudemire. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And it's 8 points for Zach Randolph. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Stoudemire left side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Zach Randolph. He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
The line for your Suns, Amare Stoudemire. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Stoudemire. Hammonds, he's checked in for the Suns. That one misses. Vancouver shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, whether the shots are wide open or contested, he's just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And so it's Phoenix having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Hammonds is out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Vincent. Then there's Davis. And it's Westphal in at the 2 spot. Outside Williams. And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix is gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Gets Davis on the wing. Goes up the baseline. That one doesn't go. The Grizzlies shooting 43% for the game. To the inside. Here's Hicks. Stoudemire grabs the miss. And it's the Suns with the ball. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And Stoudemire slams it in.
And Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Shoots from the high post, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
And he has value in a lot of different areas. Westphal is at his best simply as a scorer. He can carry a team if he has to.
And again, it's Vancouver missing. Here's Vincent driving the lane. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between.
Coming onto the floor for the away team. At the line for Phoenix, Charlie Scott. One shot.
It's good from Scott. Here's Hicks. Wilkins with the ball. Here he goes. Up and in on the layup. Wilkins has got 4 this quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And Arsdale can't get it to go. For Vancouver, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. And Wilkins slams it in.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Nash outside. Johnson against Johnson. A floater, and he comes up with the deuce.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash.
That's his first.
That is his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Hicks, defended by Nash. And he drives in, and stolen by Nash. Johnson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Van Arsdale, good.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Here's Hicks. Phoenix grabs the miss. Nash has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him. Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such
substitution on the court.
Here's Hicks, defended by Nash. Hicks passes to Randolph. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
So determined on the interior to score. Zach Randolph does a great job attacking the paint there.
Johnson surveying the floor. The kick out to Scott. He's looking for Stoudemire and finds him over Randolph. It's rebounded by Randolph. Randolph's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Hicks. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Phoenix.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit
for Stoudemire.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds. Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Hicks, defended by Nash. The high post shot, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Pass to Scott. Going inside, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.